Uh, Welcome to a new video of the Target Individual Experience, the Target Individual Program. I'm on the phone with Boost Mobile to find out what's the status of the phone that I ordered. Now, let's fix this. So I ordered the phone on Thursday, right? I received no email from them. I got a um, order number, but I don't have the order number with me because I'm by Pam, and I forgot to bring it. And so I looked to see if there was a tracking number, if they send me any information, which they should. They should send me information. Okay. I ordered a phone. I paid extra for express shipping, right? They told me it's going to be next business day. And because it was Friday was the next business day, they wouldn't be able to do it. It'll come on Monday. I got no nothing, no confirmation of my purchase. And they have my email. So I have the salesperson on the phone with me. I'm gonna put her on speakers. Hold on. I don't know if you guys might be able to hear it. Yes, hello?
Like, um, just to
What's
clarify, you didn't receive any, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You didn't receive any, what you call this, any email from the phone that you've been purchasing, am I right?
No, I have not received anything. I have not received
Yes,
no
yes,
email about
um,
no confirmation email. Okay, though I was given a confirmation
uh-huh,
number. Like I said, I don't have it with me. Um, no confirmation email, no email with a tracking number to say if the phone was shipped and when I received it. And I did pay extra for the express service, which guaranteed that the phone will be delivered to me today. And it's appalling that you can't even find it in your record. But I have the receipt from my bank stating that the money was withdrawn.
uh-huh,
It doesn't. Again, it makes no sense as to why they wouldn't send me a confirmation email when clearly I was asked for my email multiple times and to make sure. And before I got off the phone, I made sure that all of the information was correct, including my email.
yeah.
But I received no.
Yeah, Nigel, I'm so sorry for that inconvenience. I just so because it says here that the order will not push through if the customer has not yet signed the contract. So for customer who
Okay, well, again,
download
that is
the
something.
care,
This is
the care agent will instruct
okay. Well,
the care agent will instruct them to log into my booth in order to consent and sign their booth contract. When the
okay.
customer logs in, they will see a message and on the right hand side of the screen in regards to a contract they need to sign.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
And
If
this,
that was the case, and I should have been told that on Thursday, not today when I was looking for the phone
yeah,
to hit. I should have been told that when in fact that I purchased the phone, that this is what you need to do. So again, this is a bad customer service.
yeah,
If I'm doing the
yeah,
boost up,
Nigel.
do you agree with me on this?
I understand.
Do
Yeah,
you agree with
I
me?
understand, Nigel. I'm so sorry, what is it?
No, I'm saying, do you agree with me? The fact that when I purchased the phone, that they should have told me that this is what
Yeah,
I
I
needed to do.
agree.
But none of that was done. I purchased the phone, and the person was like, "Okay, thank you. The purchase went through. Thank you, and have a good day." No
Yeah. So,
explanation in terms of
Nigel, oh, good. So,
okay,
Nigel, I'm going to do right now is to create a, what you call this,
to
create a case
yeah,
and to resend the contract
yeah, and I didn't,
on your
and
email,
I didn't
okay?
receive anything. I didn't receive an email or nothing about the contract. Had I received the email about I could have signed it. But again, nothing, they have my email address, so it's.
Okay. Let
But
me go ahead and create a case about this resend the contract for you, okay?
yes, that I would appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One moment.
Okay, I'll put her on pause for a minute. So this is the thing, and this is what they do. And as you hear her, she's talking about case, you hear the police sirens outside, right? So this is what they'll do. Everything is it's set up in a certain way that if they know, because they know it's going to get this phone, of course, because I wanted to get with the telephoto lens so I can, uh, record my perps when they're at a distance, because that's what they've been doing, right? The people who they don't want on camera, who they don't want me to expose.
Just give me a minute here, Nigel. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience and the frustration right now.
I mean, I'm not frustrated. I'm just a little perturbed, you know, uh, that the fact that, one, after I paid for the phone, they didn't send the
Yeah,
contract, which they knew that I had to sign, right? So why wouldn't they send me the contract? I received no email. I went through my email, no email from uh, from Boost Mobile, not you in particular, but from the person that when I purchased the phone should have said, hey, you know what, we're going to send you an email. And I think I did the same thing not last year, but 2 years ago when I also did the Boost Up, right? And I did have to sign that contract, and I did because the person, I think when I got the phone, they said, we'll send you the contract. But it's been 2 years, so I tend to, forget. And the fact is that when I spoke to somebody over the phone, they should know this already. They should know this, that if I'm a customer is going to do the
yeah.
boost up and paying for a phone, that after they need to be sent a contract. And I'm told that none of that was said to me. I received no email. Okay, so I mean, I have no problem. But what it does is just delay me getting the phone, and that's you know what I'm saying. It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous. But I want to stress that when I do sign that contract, that whatever phone I receive, that it is a brand new phone, right? That is unopened, not tampered with in any single way, because then I will send the phone back to get another one. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear. Because something as important as signing a contract for a phone that I purchased from the when applying for the boost up service, that should be mandatory. That that the customer should be told that you need to sign this contract, as with any contract that you may sign, right? Yeah. You know. Yeah, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not upset. I'm just a little bit perturbed, and I think the service reps at Boost Mobile need to need a refresher in terms of when customers call in for the Boost Up option, and they purchase the phone, that they should be told before they even purchase the phone. They should be told that they have to sign a contract in order for the phone to be sent out based off of that, right? So, and none of that was said to me. And again, it's been 2 years, so I kind of forgot, But again, I'm the one that's purchasing the phone, and the customer service rep is the professional, and they need to do their job in a proper and professional way and give the customer all of the information needed, not just have the customer purchase the phone and then say, "Well, that's it," and have a good day without even relaying. And again, not even sending me an email, to
Right.
confirm the purchase with uh, the order number included in the email. So I think not you in particular, and I appreciate the fact that you did find the purchase order for me, and I thank you for that. And another thing is the system that you guys have need to be updated. It is terribly, terribly outdated. That you have to search, go through so many things just to find the order number, when you should just be able to pull up my number, my account, and have the order number there so you can see. Okay. So please do send me the contract. I will sign it, and I would at least have get a shipping order or what have you with the tracking label. I appreciate that.
Sure, one moment.
Sure. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? So I talk about when I had ordered a phone that day, did a previous video that says that, with the cop, I went to pick up my daughter and the police coming to me, police officer standing in front of me with the two phones in his hands, looking at me and looking at his phones. And then I recorded him, and then he walked off because I said, let me ask you a question. And the funny thing is that they switched my phone around, so I didn't really, it wasn't until I looked at my phone and I saw that the camera has been switched to the front facing camera instead of the rear. That was when I was like, okay, so yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. So the fact that, and I even think about the contract situation because they should have sent me that contract, right, in the email, but I received no email, no confirmation email about my order, nothing. So that's why I had to say to her, the phone that I received, if I even think it's been tampered with, messed with, or anything like that, I'm going to send it back. And as a matter of fact, I will send that phone back when I did receive it and get another phone. Okay? Or see if I can go to a store. Yes. Hello?
Yeah, so here.
Okay. And for the record, our phone call is being recorded, right? Because I want to make sure that there is a reference phone call on both our ends um, that this has happened, because it's kind of ridiculous. And again, um, and I understand
Yeah,
people may have a
Nigel.
lot going on in their lives, but
About that, Nigel.
yeah,
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. About that, I will take that here on your account, and I will guarantee you that this call will recording,
okay,
and then the upper management can hear about this.
all right,
Okay?
yes, thank you.
No problem.
You see, these things are important that we keep a record of it because again, it proves to what we're saying. How they would do things to compromise our devices. You know, um, I remember a couple of years ago when I was building my computer, updating my computer. You know, when I ordered the motherboard for my computer, it was delayed. I'm like, why is it being delayed? There's no emergency, there's no snowstorm, no tornadoes, none of that stuff. So I actually had to cancel the order and then reorder another motherboard. Okay, but I realized that being in this programming this for so long that it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, they will find some way of messing with your accessing your devices and installing whatever spyware, malware programs, and even if it's intercepting our electronic devices and such. There was that one time when I ordered a used motherboard from eBay, and I guess because they couldn't open the box because the person I bought it from, that person packed it up really well, and what ended up happening is that the post office, they end up destroying the damn motherboard. Like literally, when I got the box, and it's in my videos. I did a video.
So,
It was years ago.
Nigel, thank you so much for patiently waiting. I already submit a case um about this matter. And
Okay.
here's your case number. Do you want to get?
Yes. Hold on a sec. Let me get a pen. Okay. Now I need some paper. Just hold on a sec. Okay. Go ahead. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Can you repeat that? 3-1. Okay. 3. Okay. 3. All right. Sorry. It's 314 314. Go ahead. 352 752. So 314 352 752. Is that correct?
The email that I put here is Nigel, Nigel.
Yes.
Okay, so for now, let's wait for the what you call it, the contract to be sent to your email right away. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So is there any other that I can help with?
Yes. Hello. I'm here. No, that's it. So what I got to do is I'll sign it. I'll sign the contract, send it back, and then uh, I get a confirmation email that the yeah. No, that's it. And I appreciate your time and patience. You know, I really appreciate that. Thank you, and have a great day. All right. Okay. All right. Let me put this camera back on. So yes, right. This is what they do. Okay, and again, they don't. As a TI, they don't give you the proper information. They leave stuff out, right? And again, this is what is called within the academic system. They do this a lot if you're a TI, right? And it's called what's called academic abuse, where instead of giving you everything that you need, they give you some information and leave a whole bunch out, right? And to keep you going back and going back and going back. Like I said, when I ordered the phone, they should have, because I didn't remember. But even if I didn't remember, still, they should have still sent me a confirming email about about the purchase, about with the order number on it. Okay, none of that was done. Okay, so I'm looking for the phone. I'm thinking something I got to call them now and be like, because you know what? It's delayed. It's delayed because why? They want to intercept the device. Okay, do whatever they have to do, then send me that device. And again, I've talked about many different cases where you find devices have been swapped out for compromised devices, right? Okay, these perps they learn, particularly from security agencies who do things like that. So the police, the criminals in the police department have learned to do the same thing too. Right, the criminals who are controlling these perps, right? They're doing the same thing too. But this is why I keep a record of these things. This is why I have to show you guys this. If you go back to one of my videos last week, I don't remember what day it was, but it was last week, where you see me calling to this police officer. I think his name was Officer Ahmed, right? And he basically turns and walk away. But again, you can hear me saying, "Oh, look at him coming up to the in front of me with the two phones in his hand." Because literally, I had the camera switch to the rear facing camera, which is the camera facing opposite for me, so you can see everything happening in front of me. But they switched it back to the front facing camera, which is that was when I realized I had to turn it. He had already walked off. So they know exactly how they do it. They didn't want this officer to be on camera. I mean, getting the officer on camera. So they switched the phone around, and they constantly doing this. See, this is the reason why, when I talk about how when they mess with your phone, how they do stuff. There are certain people that I realize that knows that when they're targeting me, and there's some people that are targeting me, they will either shut my phone down, they will change the camera on my phone to from the rear to the front, okay, And I'm thinking that, okay, I'm recording this thing, right? But I'm actually recording. You can see my jacket because I'm recording. Is the front facing camera that's on, right? But just as how they adapt, you have to learn to adapt. And so this is why when I got the chance to do the boost up, because my contract was up on this phone, so the boost up, you pay some money on the phone, and then they add on a monthly payment to your phone bill, right? But this phone, what I can do with this phone is that I can use the zoom, the ref facing camera as well as the front facing camera at the same time, and I can switch between the regular camera and the zoom lens, the regular and the zoom lens, on just at the push of a button, right? So when they targeted me from afar, because you guys hear me saying that, oh, look at this person over, but he's too far, so the camera can pick up. And see, and this is what they will do. They will try to prevent you, the TI, from exposing what it is that they're doing, and they don't want you to have any electronic devices that they haven't compromised. So when I talk about how they destroy the motherboard that I bought from this individual on eBay, it was a used motherboard. I think I paid like $40 something for it. Brand new one would have cost me like $115, and this was years ago. Years ago. And so what did they do? Because the person packed it up really well. This guy literally like taped the damn whole box. And when I received the package, the box was crushed. It looked like somebody had jumped all over it on the box. That the soldering, on the motherboard, you have to solder the circuit on the PCB board, right? The PCB board. So the 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 solder, if you feel the bottom of a motherboard, it's kind of you do some serious damage. It can really cut you, right? And the damn cardboard, bottom of the box, that the bottom of the box that the motherboard was in, was stuck at the back of the motherboard. I couldn't even, So when I took it back to the post office, the manager was like, "They really delivered this to you like this?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "They're not supposed to." She's like, "We have a policy that if a package is damaged," and she's like, "Clearly this is damaged beyond anything I've seen, but this is what they do. Every electronic device that you have, they have to compromise it, because they want to be able to be a step ahead of you, so that when you are trying to expose them, and you're trying to prove what it is that they're doing, at any point in time, they can cut you off, they can, intercept, they can do whatever they want to, because, your whole device, your whole life is compromised by the people you meet, you know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Anyway, let me go see if she sent me this email, and let me go into my account and see, and I can sign this contract, what have you. But I will probably send the phone back and get another one. But I have to be very strategic in how I do these things, because, like I said, they will compromise everything. And the fact that since they know that I'm not going to update, these phones, I'm not updating it. I am not updating it unless I know for sure that that an update, no automatic update. Okay, that's not going to happen. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if I have to go on a website on the computer to download the update myself from Samsung themselves on their website, where I know it's legit. So I know that if that update is compromised, then that whole service is compromised. And then I can have a record, and I can go to Samsung and say, "Look, this is what happened. Your service, your online service, your update that's available online for your phones are compromised." So this is what we have to do. We have to think like this. And not just becoming aware, but let other people become aware of what's going on. A lot of these companies, they don't even know. A lot of these cell phone companies, they don't even know. At least with the cable company, they know. Because they've been to my house many times and tell me that, "Oh, we found another signal going into your cable box." Okay? Many, many times. And I was asking that. I hope I always make sure that the technician that they send out, he makes a record of that. And he has a record, they start with the car honking. Hear that? See, I love it when they do this because again, it shows you exactly what they do and how they're listening to my conversation, even if I'm off the phone, but they're still listening to what I'm saying, right? So my phone is compromised. My devices, even my kids' devices are compromised. But my kids are kids, so what are they gonna do? They're gonna be looking all day at whatever they're looking at. My daughter, she plays robotics and YouTube video. My son, he plays games and watch YouTube videos also, or when he's doing his homework. That's what they're gonna be looking at. So, hey, I mean, shit is ridiculous, but it just goes to the extent that it shows the extent that these people will go, right? That there's nothing that they won't do or engage in. That's what CSTIs. You have to understand that when before you become aware of your targeting, you've been a target. Okay, you've been selected for the experimentation, and what they do next is compromise you as the individual, villainize you, using coercive psychological dark psychology to condition your mind a certain way. But many people do not want to believe this. Like I said, my brother was a target in the mid-90s. So you didn't think I was a target? See, this is why when you sit down and you study, think back, reflect back on things that happened in the past, you begin to understand, these individuals, whoever they are. And that's what I said, we need to find, this is why I wanted to get this phone, because those individuals who they used to target me from afar, that they don't want on video, those are the individuals that I want to get on video. And that's why me getting this phone is so important. That's why they went to the trouble of doing what they did, of not sending me the contract, not sending me any email for me to sign, because they want to send me a compromised device. See, how this was done, properly the first time. I hope you guys hearing the siren, right? The whoop whoop, very low. And I did turn up the mic on this. Let me turn up the mic volume on this so it'll pick up. You know, I do have some settings on here, mic compression settings. I'm going to turn those off. Let's see here. Maybe it's here. We already. Okay. I want to turn off the filters, particularly the noise suppression, because they know I have noise suppression on here. So anyway, like I said, they know this. This is what they do. All right, and this is why I document. Okay, so like I said, they know where I live. They know my my social interactions, and I basically go from my house to Pam's house. That's basically it. That's it. All right, I'm back. So it's no secret, but they want you to think in a certain way. They want to keep you paranoid. Why? Because to avoid accountability for what they're doing, for what they've done. And I noticed, I said, when you as a TI begin to expose what it is that they're doing, they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they bury you. And that means if they have to get 100 people to come and lie, that's what they'll do. As punishment, as retaliation. Because understand this, retaliation is one of the things that they do best. Okay? All right, I'm going to pause. I got to make my daughter something to eat.